Well, guys, this is Sean from Wayback Arcades, and you guys for months have been hammering away at me about when we're going to have a console with a trackball. Well, what you're looking at is what's called the Pandora Saga Plus DX Squared arcade gaming console, and right there, that glowing blue ball right there, and it's glowing, is a trackball. So what we wanted to do is we're in the process of finalizing this design, and I wanted to give you guys a first look at this and show you how this thing plays and what it looks like. Now, what you're seeing here on the screen is like a bunch of games that you would normally play with like the joystick. But with a little just click of a button, I can come here, and we picked a few games I know you guys love that are trackball. So let's just show you a few of them. That's Asteroids, Golden Tee. We're going to play a little Centipede to start, and you guys will get a real good flavor of how this works. So this particular console has 3,000 games. It's mostly centered on trackball games, as you can see with Centipede, of course, one of the most famous trackball games. And you can see with the trackball itself, it's pretty responsive. I mean, I suck at this game, so I'm not responsive, but I'm not responsible for my own terrible gameplay here. But you can see it moves pretty well. The firing mechanism on this is really good. Now the cool thing is, just like with your Pandora Saga, your 3D, it has USB ports, so you can plug in external controllers, Wi-Fi. The whole, it has all the same things. It just, the only difference between this one and the one that you have is just obviously this one's more focused on trackball games, so it doesn't have 8,000 games like the one that you have. But it's got a lot. It's definitely got enough to keep you busy, and it's got some of the classics. Some of the ones you didn't see on the list, like Crystal Castles, and those are on there. What we're going to do when we release this is we're going to ask for your help. We want to get a little help with picking designs. Although this black code one, you might be familiar. You actually might have this design when you're watching this. But there's a few others we can do. So I'm going to be sending a little poll out with some design ideas, and I'd love to hear what you guys think actually overall about the machine, because this is all about what you guys have been asking us for a really, really long time. And what you want this thing to look like. Oh, I picked off the spider. It makes my wife happy. Let's take a look at some other games. So bouncing back and forth between games is easy. This is old hat for you guys. Go back into this. There's an Atari collection that you guys might be familiar with. And there's some of these games on here you'll be very, very familiar with. And the loading screens, we love this. So I'm just going to push the start button, and look at this. Got Asteroids, Battlezone, Centipede, Missile Command, Super Breakout, Tempest. We're going to play a little bit of Missile Command, because there's one thing we all like around here is nuclear destruction on some remote planet that's not ours. So check this out. This ought to look pretty familiar to you guys. Again, this is a Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat dude, but in a first-person shooter guy. And there are some of those games on. Definitely like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. There's definitely these games on here. One of the things we tested a couple different. Oh God, look at that! I'm terrible at this game. We did test a couple amount of ammo. Consoles out that had trackballs. What we liked about this one, I think, is the software display was better. The glowing trackball was nicer. I think the responsiveness of this trackball is a lot nicer. It's going to vary with games. Missile Command, in the arcades was a little squirrely, which actually made it kind of a challenge. But you can see it plays awesome. We're going to see if we can take out this jet here. Oh, no, we're out of ammo again. So what I want you guys to do is if you've been on our list or you've owned any of our stuff and communicated with us, we really care about what you're interested in. So what I want you guys to do is just in the comments, or you can email us back, is just let us know what you think of this, if you're interested in us carrying this. If not, you're not going to hurt our feelings. It's not going to upset anybody. We're here to serve you guys. But I got to tell you, this is pretty fun. I'm not going to lie. It looks cool. It plays nice. It loads up really quick. It's just I wish they'd give me more ammo. But it's definitely a lot of fun. So just go ahead and comment on this, email us back, let us know what you think. If you have any questions about it, we'll answer them as best we can. We're putting together a games list where my wife, who's really great at putting these lists together, is going to highlight the trackball games. So you don't have to search, and we'll put it on a spreadsheet so it's easy to find things. But again, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for keeping the heat on us to do a trackball, and we're looking at probably towards the end of this month of releasing it, and you guys will have first dibs on it. So that's all I got for you now. We'll see you at the games.